Hi guys, salut tout le monde. So this video is here to help you prepare your trip to Paris. We'll be pronouncing together the main Parisian metro stations. It will be helpful especially when you're asking for direction. So I'll be pronouncing the most used and visited Parisian metro stations. Some of them are really close to monuments, so you'll probably visit them for that reason. Other ones are just big passing points and you'll probably go through them. Okay, so let's start.
Hi guys! Make sure you try our free e-course at StreetFrench.org.
Some metros have audio like pronouncing the metro station, so you can practice along. But yeah, this video is also here to prepare your trip before you arrive. So let's start with Anvers. Anvers. It's the metro station you can go to if you want to go to Sacré-Cœur, for example. Sacré-Cœur. So you will stop at Anvers. Anvers. Not so far away is Barbès-Rochechouart. 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 This station is good also to go to Sacré-Cœur, but you have to walk a little bit longer. Barbès-Rochechouart. Next is Bastille. 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 Over there you have lots of bars, you have lots of shops, and yeah, it's a cool area, and it's also a big like passing point, I guess, in the metro map. So yeah, Bastille. Next is Belleville. 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 If you're planning to go to Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower, La Tour Eiffel, you can go to Birakeim. 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 So this one is a bit tricky because it's not a French name, so we pronounce it with a French accent. So if you see it written and you hear a French person saying it, you might not recognize because it's kind of different, but yeah. Birakeim. Next is Les Buttes-Chaumont. Les Buttes-Chaumont. Les Buttes-Chaumont. So that's of course if you want to go to the Parc des Buttes-Chaumont. Les Buttes-Chaumont. Next is Champs-Élysées-Clémenceau. 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 Next is Châtelet. 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 But we slur it and we say it really fast. Châtelet. This is the shopping area, and Rue de Rivoli is where all the shops are. And Châtelet is one of the biggest metro stations. It's right in the center of Paris, and that's where we usually do the changes, the line changes. Next is Concorde. 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 Then you have d'Enfer-Rochereau. D'Enfer-Rochereau. There's a lot of R's, right? The French re. D'Enfer-Rochereau. D'Enfer-Rochereau. It almost becomes one word. D'Enfer-Rochereau. It's almost like we don't say d'Enfer-Rochereau, but d'Enfer-Rochereau. It's funny, right? It's kind of easier, maybe. D'Enfer-Rochereau. This station is interesting for you if you want to go to the catacombs. Next you have Franklin Roosevelt. I know it says Franklin D. Roosevelt, but we just say Franklin Roosevelt. And that station is cool for you if you want to visit Le Grand Palais or Le Petit Palais. There's always amazing exhibitions over there. And it's also at the bottom of the Champs-Élysées, right? So, Franklin Roosevelt. Then you have Gare du Nord. Gare du Nord. Gare du Nord. Again, a very big and important metro station in Paris. Gare du Nord. Then Hôtel de Ville. Hôtel de Ville. Hôtel de Ville. That's not far from Châtelet. Actually, they're right next to each other. Then you have Montparnasse Bienvenue. Montparnasse Bienvenue. But usually we just say Montparnasse. Montparnasse Bienvenue. Or just Montparnasse. So of course, here's an example of silent letters, right? We don't say Montparnasse. It's just Montparnasse. Next is Nation. 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 Nation is a bit far from any like touristy area, I guess, but it's a big important metro station and you might go through it one day, who knows. Nation. Nation. Then you have Opéra. Opéra. Opéra is a cool area to visit. You have shops behind the opera, right? The opera is called l'Opéra Garnier. And then you have a Japanese area when you go closer to the Louvre. All that is kind of really close together. Opéra. If you want to visit the Louvre, you can go out to Palais Royal, Musée du Louvre. Palais Royal, Musée du Louvre. Palais Royal, Musée du Louvre. Next you have Père Lachaise. Père Lachaise. And that's of course if you want to visit the cemetery, le cimetière du Père-Lachaise. Père-Lachaise. Next you have Pigalle, Pigalle, Pigalle. Pigalle is of course all the like red district type of area in Paris, but it's also not far from Sacré-Cœur. So you can walk a little bit from Pigalle to Sacré-Cœur. Pigalle, Pigalle. Next you have République, République. I guess République is not really a touristy area. It's one of those main metro stations in Paris. And there's a lot of things to do over there. Like there's a lot of shops, bars, restaurants, like nightlife. And yeah, it's a really nice area. République, République. So you have the R, you have to start with the French R, is a bit hard. République. Next is Saint-Lazare, Saint-Lazare, Saint-Lazare. Again, maybe not the most touristy area, but you might go through that station once in a while because it's a pretty big station in Paris. Also, if you take the train, you might go to Saint-Lazare, la gare Saint-Lazare. So Saint-Lazare, Saint-Lazare. If you want to visit Notre Dame, a good way to go there would be to stop at the RER station. So I'm cheating a little bit because that's not a metro station. Saint-Michel, Notre Dame. Saint-Michel, Notre Dame. If you want to visit Le Marais, you can go to Saint-Paul, Saint-Paul. It's a really small metro station, but it's right next to Le Marais. Le Marais, Saint-Paul, Saint-Paul. But if you go to Bastille, you can also end up in the Marais, but you have to walk a little bit more. Next is Trocadéro, Trocadéro, Trocadéro. That's another station you can go to if you want to go to the Eiffel Tower. You just have to walk a little bit and cross the Seine. Trocadéro, Trocadéro. And last but not least is Tuileries, Tuileries, Tuileries. My mom always told me that that was one of the hardest words for her to pronounce. Oh yeah, I don't know if everyone knows about that, but I'm French. I was born in Paris. My dad is French, but my mom is Croatian. So when she arrived in Paris, she didn't really speak French that well. And she always told me that was like one of the hardest words for her was Tuileries. Tuileries, Tuileries, Tuileries. So that's really close to the Louvre, and you have le Jardin des Tuileries. Jardin des Tuileries. And the metro station is Tuileries. Tuileries. Okay, that's it. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it helped you get an idea of the different areas in Paris and where everything is situated a little bit. And yeah, feel free to practice along this video before you go to Paris so you can be really, confident when you ask for directions. If you like this type of video, maybe I can do like a whole series where I pronounce like every station in Paris ever. Okay, so I'll stop here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of you on YouTube who are subscribing and following us on Instagram. Thank you so much to our Patreons who are helping us financially. I mean, you're paying for our website, you're paying for all the different services we use to be able to run Street French, so that's really cool. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, salut!